space sector experiencing massive growth in investment activity over the course of the past decade. Just last year alone, private investors pumped $12.5 billion into space companies with 39 M&A deals in the sector. It was called the Year of Consolidation in Space Capital's latest report. That trend seems to be continuing after investors raised $6.5 billion in Q1 of 2024. So what's the next big catalyst that could fuel the space race to new heights? Here to weigh in as a part of Yahoo Finance's Space Race Week, we've got Chad Anderson, Space Capital founder and managing partner, as well as author of The Space Economy. Thanks so much for being here with us this morning. I appreciate it. So I want to get your take on that exact question, Chad. What is the next big catalyst for space investment, given that we've already seen so much capital heading into this space?
Yeah, sure. I mean, AI is clearly the darling of the industry. It's kind of two worlds at the moment and two perspectives. You know, there's kind of the economy, and then there's AI and everything else. And it's no different in space. You know, recent advancements in AI are enhancing capabilities across the space economy. We have, you know, it's getting involved in everything from satellite design to operations and network management. Planet recently incorporated NVIDIA chips onto its satellites to help with onboard processing. And at the same time, synthetic data has become an essential tool for the advancement of AI and ML. And given the massive data sets that are coming off of Earth imaging satellites, geospatial intelligence is one of the largest initial markets. And organizations are leveraging this technology for AI training and validation. And in our recent Space Capital Summit in New York City last month, AI was one of the key trends and one of several important catalysts in the space economy going forward. We had a panel with Rendered AI, which is a leading synthetic data platform company, and the National Geospatial Intelligence Agency, which just is one of the big 5 U.S. intelligence agencies and shows how interested the U.S. government, the Department of Defense, and the intelligence agencies are in this technology.
Let's talk about the U.S. government's interest in space technology, because you know that 80% of the kind of total accounting for space involves the U.S. and China when it comes to total orbital launches, I should say, in the year 2023. What do we know about the kind of space race between the U.S. and China, and to what extent the U.S. is ahead in that race?
Yeah, so this was another topic that we covered in our summit. You know, just 5 years ago, Russia and Europe dominated access to orbit. And today there's a new world order with the US and China collectively accounting for 80% of orbital launches and 75% of total funding over the last 10 years. You know, but due to geopolitical tensions, we actually know very little about each other. And so this is one of the, you know, we took this opportunity to take a peek over the wall and look at what's going on there. There is a lot of innovation happening. They have not really been a leader on the global stage when it comes to space, but they have become a leader over the last few years. They have a spacecraft that is bringing samples from the far side of the moon. No country has ever done this, and they're doing that right now. They are a leader in terms of launch activity, and there's a lot of investment going into a lot of satellite capabilities. And so the U.S. and China are the leaders in space at the moment. There's a lot of investment into these defensive capabilities, the quest for the ultimate high ground, establishing a base on the moon, and everything in between. And so defense dollars have actually been a key catalyst for a number of companies across the space economy over the last couple of years when it's been difficult to access enterprise dollars. When a lot of companies are laying off staff and are reducing costs, the government has leaned in and has been spending more. So across our portfolio and across the space economy at large, we've actually seen record revenues for many of the companies.
All right, we're going to have to leave it there, Chad. Really appreciate you joining us on All Things Space. Thank you so much. That was Chad Anderson. He's Space Capital's founding and managing partner. Really appreciate it.